Okay folks, the first run we're going to do today, the first lick we're going to do, is something that everybody did back when. Everybody's still doing it today. Why? Because it's a beautiful thing. It's a great little lick. Plain and simple, it's just an ascending lick, and it sounds like this. So you got one of those. What we're doing here, we'll go ahead and stick it. We'll put it right here on screen. We'll stick it in the key of A this time. So just your good old-fashioned ascending rock lick. To do this, it's basically a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs. So what we're going to do is start on the low E string up at the 5th fret on your A note. And we're going to do that with your ring finger. And we're going to take this, pull it off to the 3rd fret on the E string, and hammer it back onto the 5th fret. Okay, so you're only actually going to be hitting with your pick one time. Okay, that's what we're going to do all the way through this. Most people's right hands aren't quick enough to pick every single one of these notes, so we're going to do a whole lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. Okay, from there, we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the A string, and alternate back to the E string at the 5th fret. Back to the 3rd fret on the A string. Now we're going to do the same thing we did at the beginning. We're going to do the 5th, 3rd, 5th on the A string using hammer-ons and pull-offs. Again, we're just striking it once. So far. Okay, now pay attention to the picking hand. Gotta pick all those. Okay, we're moving on up. We're going up to the 7th fret on the A string. So we're doing 7, 5, 7 on the frets on the A string as pull-offs and hammer-ons. Okay, we're just going to climb up to the next string. We're doing 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the A, back to the 5th fret on the D. So you have. Now we're just going to climb up and do 7, 5, 7 on the D string with hammer-ons and pull-offs. As of right now, we're back to A again, back where we started, but an octave higher. Now we're just going to go up another octave. We're doing the 5th fret on the G string, 7th on the D, back to the 5th on the G. Now we're just going to keep climbing on down. 7, 5, 7 on the G string. Hammer-ons and pull-offs. Okay, we're going to keep climbing straight down in this position. We're doing the 5th on the B, 7th on the G, back to 5th on the B. Okay, now here's where it gets slightly different. We're going to go to the 8th on the B. So we're doing 8, 5, 8 on the B string as hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now you can go anywhere you want here, one of two places anyway. You can slide all the way up to the 10th on the B string to get your last A note, which is generally where I go, or you can just plain and simple drop it down to the 5th fret of the E string. I just like to slide up to the 10th fret. So once again, slowly from the beginning. More at tempo. Okay, and you can just add some chunk to that thing and actually play every note and mute it with the palm of your right hand down here near the bridge. Which is very cool in and of itself. Once again, that's exactly the same thing, but you're actually picking every single note and placing the red part here on the palm of my hand, right above, right past your bridge. So you're muting the strings. And you can continue to climb up with it if you want. You know, just the same scale, but you're just going up another octave.